What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let's dive into our first news. Valentina Shevchenko has finally revealed why she defended Joe Rogan after Ronda Rousey's recent comments about him. A few days ago, Ronda made headlines for calling out Rogan, saying that he isn't an expert, just a fan with a big platform who never actually competed. Those remarks sparked a huge reaction online, and soon after, Valentina jumped in to defend Rogan on social media. She wrote, "I see Joe Rogan as a huge expert of martial arts, a noble man, a hunter, a sportsman, and a good example for the youth." Yesterday, Rogan finally addressed the situation on his podcast. And in true Rogan fashion, he didn't take the comments personally. Instead, he said he completely understands why Ronda might feel that way. Given her champion mindset and competitive background, Rogan explained, she said, "I wasn't an expert, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. You have to understand why she thinks like that, because she's a champion. You never fought, you never fought. You know, it's like watching football and saying, you didn't play. Yeah, but I studied the sport. Doesn't matter. I get it. It's totally fine." Rogan went on to say that he didn't see her words as terrible or mean, just an opinion from someone with a strong competitive spirit. Shortly after Rogan's response gained attention, Valentina attended the UFC 322 Media Day and was asked why she publicly defended him. She spoke thoughtfully, saying, "I'm for justice, and I like Ronda. I like her lifestyle, being close to nature, to animals, to the farm, everything like that. She's a great champion, but I feel that in this particular case, it was not right to say those things because Joe Rogan is a true example for the youth." Valentina praised Rogan's dedication to martial arts and his positive influence in the community. She continued, "He is a true martial artist. He has a lot of knowledge in martial arts and is a successful man. He's also a musician, very talented, and it's just not right to say things like that. When there's no justice, I feel like something is wrong." Valentina's comments were met with strong support from fans who appreciated her fairness and respect for both sides. While she acknowledged Ronda's achievements and her place in MMA history, Valentina made it clear that Rogan deserves recognition for his passion and contribution to the sport. Her words reflected her balanced nature, always standing for what she believes is fair, regardless of who's involved. As of now, neither Ronda nor Rogan has responded further to Valentina's remarks, but the discussion continues to dominate headlines in the MMA community. It's yet another reminder of how influential figures like Rogan and Valentina shape conversations beyond the octagon, keeping respect and perspective at the center of the fight world. Moving on to another news. Islam Makhachev is not concerned with JDM's new training partners. A few days ago, it was revealed that JDM has been working with Craig Jones, one of the top Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belts in the world. While many fans saw this as a major boost for JDM's ground game, Islam doesn't seem worried at all. In a recent interview, Islam dismissed the news completely, claiming that bringing someone in for a few months doesn't suddenly make you good at wrestling or grappling. Islam explained that skills like wrestling take years of consistent work to develop, not a short training camp with a specialist. He even referenced Duplessis and Khamzat as examples, saying, "You bring someone in for a couple of months and you think you become good, but it doesn't work like that. Duplessis brings a lot of wrestling guys, but it's something you have to do for many, many years. If somebody wants to prove it, welcome. 2 or 3 years of work." Islam's calm confidence shows that he's fully aware of what JDM brings to the table, but isn't fazed by his latest adjustments. Meanwhile, other fighters and analysts have also chimed in on the matchup. Don Hooker, in an interview with Sky Sports, broke down exactly how wrestlers like Islam approach their fights. He said that fighters such as Khamzat, Islam, and Khabib all use a similar formula. They stay patient on the feet, try not to take unnecessary damage, wait for the perfect moment to land a clean punch, and then immediately follow it up with a take. Once they secure that body lock, their top-heavy control takes over. Hooker explained that from there, they just wear opponents down, using wrist rides, pressure, and positional dominance until their rivals are exhausted. Daniel Cormier also weighed in, urging JDM to focus heavily on defending Islam's takedowns early in the fight. According to Cormier, when Islam gets his opponents to the mat early, they almost never recover. The only times fights even look competitive, he noted, are when opponents can stop those initial takedowns and keep the fight standing. Cormier added that JDM's southpaw stance and slick striking could help him in moments, but Islam's own striking game is underrated. He pointed out that Islam's kicks, especially his left leg, are extremely sharp and technically precise, that allows Islam to deal comfortably with bigger fighters and mix up his attacks effectively. Ultimately, this matchup seems destined to come down to Islam's elite wrestling versus JDM's ability to keep the fight standing. Islam's experience, timing, and composure continue to make him one of the most dominant forces in the sport, while JDM's technical striking and new jiu-jitsu training bring an exciting element to this upcoming clash. Moving on to another news. Bo Nickal has finally responded to his critics ahead of UFC. Ever since his loss to Ardor earlier this year in May, Bo has been under heavy fire from the MMA community. The loss not only ended his undefeated streak, but also shifted the way fans viewed his rise in the sport. Following that setback, Bo was removed from the main card of UFC 322 and placed on the prelims, a move that many fans said was where he belonged. For now, critics have questioned his dedication to MMA, claiming that he doesn't take his career seriously enough or show the same hunger he once did. This week, Bo finally addressed those comments and, surprisingly, admitted that there might be some truth in what people are saying. But instead of lashing out or denying it, Bo calmly explained his perspective, showing maturity and confidence. He said, "Anytime there's criticism, you can take it personally and let it hurt your ego. Or you can look at it, analyze it, and try to be unbiased. I feel like a lot of the stuff people say has some truth to it. Maybe there's a little truth there, but I think it's really lacking the whole picture." Bo went on to explain that he lives life on his own terms and isn't worried about outsiders trying to define his path. "At the end of the day, I'm going to live my life the way I want. Nobody's going to tell me what to do or how to do it. I'm going to make those decisions myself and do what I think is best for me personally," he said. His words showed that while he acknowledges criticism, he doesn't let it control him. Bo also added that he doesn't approach criticism with anger or a defensive mindset. "I don't really look at what they're saying with malice or feel like it's me against them. It's more about observing it in an unbiased way and seeing if there's something I can take from it," he explained. That attitude reflects a more grounded Bo Nickal, one who's learning from both his success and failure. Despite being pushed down the card, Bo remains one of the most talked about prospects in the UFC. His wrestling pedigree and athletic ability are undeniable, and many fans still believe he has championship potential if he continues to evolve. While some think he came into the UFC overhyped, others see his openness and humility as a sign of real growth. As UFC 322 approaches, all eyes will be on Bo to see how he bounces back. His calm and honest response to criticism proves he's not just a fighter inside the cage, but also someone who's learning how to handle the pressure that comes with being in the spotlight. Moving on to another news. Khabib decided to get some playful revenge on his longtime manager, Ali Abdelaziz, after Ali jokingly put streamer Adin Ross to sleep in a viral moment. This time, Khabib and Islam teamed up to get back at Ali in hilarious fashion. In a new video that quickly spread online, Khabib and Islam were seen holding Ali down and pretending to cook him, all in good humor, and in honor of Adin Ross, everyone around was laughing as Ali tried to escape while Khabib kept joking, saying, "Ali, you were looking good yesterday with a robe. Now what? Relax, brother. Relax." The room was filled with laughter as Ali kept shouting and struggling to get free. Khabib and Islam were clearly having fun, showing the strong, brotherly bond they all share behind the scenes. At one point, Khabib burst out laughing and said, "No more, no more, get up." While everyone else kept cheering, fans loved seeing this side of the usually serious fighters, as the video captured a rare, lighthearted moment between the Dagestani legends and their manager. It quickly became one of the funniest MMA clips of the week, proving that even the toughest fighters know how to have fun. Moving on to another news. Dana White recently became the target of a hilarious prank that has been making waves online. The footage, posted by influencer Easton Simpson, shows him successfully pranking Dana during a Power Slap event. Easton disguised himself as a fake Power Slap employee and managed to sneak into the media area, holding a microphone with the Power Slap logo on it. As Dana was doing interviews, the influencer stepped up and began speaking to him as if he were part of the staff. At first, Dana looked confused, but went along with it. The influencer began asking random, mumbling questions that made absolutely no sense. He said things like, "We're halfway into Power Slap 17 in Saudi Arabia. How's the energy been so far?" Dana replied casually, saying, "Yeah, it's been good so far. They had the soccer game across the street, and traffic was a nightmare." But things got funnier as the influencer continued mumbling nonsense, pretending to ask questions that Dana couldn't understand. He mumbled things like, "Is that all people like you come for? And is that like all rises?" Dana leaned in, completely puzzled, replying, "What's that? I can't hear you." The influencer kept going, saying things like, "Especially like for like data, like you would see that "why can't I hear?" At this point, Dana was visibly confused, squinting and leaning closer, trying to understand what was being said. Then the influencer mumbled even more random words like "push mir," "push man," "push me," to which Dana responded in total disbelief, saying, "Yeah, what about him?" The influencer asked again, "Does he really come forward?" And Dana finally gave up, shaking his head and saying, "I have no idea what you're talking about." The clip ended with the influencer thanking him, and Dana simply replying, "Thank you," before walking off with a smirk. The prank was executed perfectly, mainly because it played on one of Dana's most well-known quirks, his trouble hearing people. Clearly, during press conferences or interviews, fans immediately caught on to that detail, with many commenting that this made the prank even funnier. People flooded social media with reactions, saying they couldn't stop laughing at how confused Dana looked and how well the influencer stayed in character. The video quickly went viral across multiple platforms, with millions of views and endless memes being made about Dana's reaction. Even though the prank was harmless, it gave the MMA world one of the funniest moments of the week, showing that even the UFC boss isn't safe from internet trolls when the timing is right. Moving on to another news, Khamzat accepts Alex Pereira's grappling offer. Yesterday, we reported that Alex Pereira had called out Khamzat to a grappling match, which he posted on Instagram. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on the video to help support the channel. For those who missed it, Glover and Alex Pereira dropped a hilarious skit where they reacted to Khamzat's recent callouts. In the video, Glover even told Khamzat that he can scrap with the legend anytime, anywhere. A couple of weeks ago, Khamzat talked about wanting to challenge Pereira at light heavyweight in an interview. He said, "The guy who's got the belt at 205 pounds now is a very good matchup for me, except I shouldn't get reckless standing with him. They say he has a lot of power, but I've never been edged out in that area." Based on those comments and everything Khamzat's been saying lately, Alex Pereira finally decided to react and accept the challenge. Pereira posted a video with Glover calling Khamzat out to a grappling match so that he doesn't have to worry about striking. He wants the match to be held under the UFC's new BJJ division. Pereira even went as far as saying that all the money he makes from this fight will be donated to charity. He said, "That guy says he wants to fight me. He's got to get out of there, understand? He's far, but I could challenge him in his area if he wants. Let me look at you directly. Let's fight in your area. Let's fight in grappling. And another thing, we can fight in the UFC. UFC is doing BJJ, right? UFC, BJJ. Let's do that then. Let's make it happen. I don't even know how much money I'll make. Good money though. You know who I am. The money is good. That money will be donated 100% to charity. That work for you, Shamba?" It didn't take long for Khamzat to see the offer. He quickly went on social media and reacted to Pereira's video by posting, "Let's go. I can submit you both the same night," and followed it up with, "Let's go. Easy money." Then Khamzat took things further by going on X and firing shots at Glover for his comments in the video, writing, "Glover, uncle, you need rehabilitation," along with an image of Alexander Gustafsson knocking out Glover. This exchange has sent the MMA world into a frenzy. Fans are already buzzing over the possibility of a Khamzat versus Pereira grappling showdown under the UFC's new BJJ division. Both men are known for their explosiveness, pride, and willingness to take on any challenge. If this happens, it could easily become one of the most talked about events in combat sports history. Moving on to another news, Dana White is facing major backlash after his recent comments about money and fighter motivation went viral. In the interview, Dana said that money ruins everything in the fight business and admitted he never really wanted to make the Mayweather versus Conor fight. He explained that Conor and Khabib made huge money and that was it for them. Dana said, "Money ruins everything. Once too much money gets involved in the fight game, things change. Conor made a ton, then that was it. Khabib made a load of money, and that was it." He added that he had fought against making that boxing match for a long time, but the fans wanted it so badly that he finally gave in. According to him, the world tour with Conor and Floyd was incredible. Both were great showmen, and Conor performed way better than people expected. However, many in the MMA community didn't agree with Dana's comments at all. Fighters and fans argued that money doesn't ruin fighters. It simply gives them the respect and financial security they deserve. Former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling was one of the first to react, saying, "I know I'd keep fighting if it meant I'd make a lot more money. The pain, suffering, and glory are all for the back end of things for most high-level fighters. Even mid-tier guys still want that. All fighters desire this." He continued by saying that Dana was indirectly admitting he doesn't want fighters to get rich, because they might fight less afterward. Sterling pointed out that legends like Floyd, Manny, and Canelo all made massive money, yet stayed hungry and kept competing. He went on to say that Conor didn't stop fighting because of money, but because of other personal reasons. Sterling added, "It's fine for Dana to make as much money as he wants off the fighter's hard work, but when it comes to paying them, he suddenly thinks 12 and 12 is enough. That's crazy when more than half of that goes to gyms, coaches, managers, and other expenses." He even joked that if Dana thinks money ruins people, what about himself making millions? More time to spend at the casinos, right? Sterling said sarcastically. He wasn't the only one calling Dana out. Many fans agreed that fighters are the ones risking their bodies and years of their lives for entertainment, so they deserve higher pay. They felt Dana's comment about Khabib leaving because of money was disrespectful, especially since everyone knows Khabib retired after promising his mother and not wanting to fight without his father. The MMA community accused Dana of protecting the interests of TKO shareholders and executives while keeping fighters underpaid and overworked. Some even called him out for lacking passion and creativity, saying he only cares about profits now. The backlash kept growing, with many saying, keep them poor enough that they have to keep fighting. That's Dana's mindset. The controversy continues to spark heated discussions across the fight world as fans question where Dana's loyalty truly lies.